What is going on? It's your girl C-Positivista. Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how you can develop your self-love. So the first thing is spending more time with yourself. We spend so much time with others like co-workers, family, friends, but how much time do we actually spend by ourselves? Like personally, I used to always like chill with others. Like I used to just want to be with other people. But it took me some time to really bring it in, like to really say, okay, you know what, I'm going to spend more time with myself. So just really be honest with yourself. Like how much time do you spend with yourself? And if you don't currently spend any time with yourself, I would say schedule some time, like whether it's like 2 hours, 1 hour per day. Just give yourself that time so that you can just be by yourself. By spending time by yourself, this will give you an opportunity for you to get to know yourself further. Like so many times we feel like we know ourselves until we go through something and we act or react in a way that we think, hold on, why did I do that? When getting to know yourself, it's really important for you to understand and reflect and look inside of yourself and think, where does your self-validation come from? Does it come from others? Does it come from your parents? Does it come from TV shows? Does it come from the standard of beauty that the world has placed upon you? Where does your self-validation come from? Your likes, your dislikes, where does that come from? Is that from others? Is that because your friend likes something, that's why you like it? Or others, like how you've been told to dress, how you've been told to act, how you've been, your likes and your dislikes, where do those ideas come from? Those ideations, where do they come from? What are your deal breakers? Do you have any, in terms of when it comes to friendships, when it comes to romantic relationships, when it comes to family? Like, what deal breakers do you have in place? What boundaries do you have in place, if you have any? If you don't, set some. I think it's also important for you to kind of like just think, is there anything that you want to change about yourself, and why? Why do you want to change that about yourself? Is it because you personally just don't like it? Is it your weight? Is it your body? Number 2 is invest in yourself. This can be you paying for a gym membership. This can be you just wanting to eat clean. This can be you just saying, you know what, I'm gonna go on a detox for a bit, just cleanse my body, cleanse my being. This can be you just maybe wanting to get a book that you feel like, this book is going to change my life. It can be a book within self-development, it can be a book on mindset, it can be a book on financial literacy, it can just be anything. Invest in yourself. And with eating clean, it doesn't mean that you're now going to be a vegan. If you want to go on that journey, then go ahead on that journey. Like for me personally, last year I did a whole year of just being vegan. I was vegan all last year. This year it's a different story. I'm no longer there, but that was just something that I decided to do for myself. So if you feel like you want to try something new, you want to eat clean, you want to change your diet, then do what needs to be done. Do what you feel is best. Or this can just be you saying, you know what, I'm not going to order anything for a month. Like in terms of fast food, that, like, there's just, everything is so accessible. You've got all of these delivery services that you can just order just like that, and before you know it, you're just eating, like you're eating fast food every day, every week. So if you might want to say to yourself, you know what, for this month I'm not going to order anything. That's a way of you showing self-love. That's a way of you saying, you know what, I'm going to take care of my body, I'm going to take care of my temple. So it's really important for you to just make decisions that benefit you, that benefit your body, and that will serve you, and that will serve your body, your mind, your soul. And with that, it might just be, you know what, for this week or for the month, I'm going to cut down on my screen time. We do so much scrolling every day, so much scrolling. Everything involves scrolling. Everything involves being on the phone. So if you say to yourself, you know what, you're going to cut screen time, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be on your phone. You don't have to say, you can be drastic. You can be really drastic and be like, no more social media for the next 3 months. But I would say do what you think is best. Don't overpromise, don't overdo, because then you're going to feel disappointed in yourself. and you don't want to do that. The whole point of you doing this is for you to develop that self-love. And with you doing that, you have to be gentle with yourself. You have to give yourself grace. You have to meet yourself in the middle. You have to say, you know what, I may not be able to do this, but I'm gonna do a little bit of that. So say for example, you may not be able to do a whole 3 months of no social media, but if you say to yourself you're only gonna do 2 hours of scrolling a day, then that's you making progress. It's not about it's sometimes it's not about the quantity, sometimes it's about the quality. And this month you might be able to do only 3 hours a day, and then by next month you don't even want to be near your phone. So it's a journey. Don't try to to force yourself. Don't try to rush it. Yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey. Number 3 is speaking kind words to yourself. Say some really cute words to yourself. Say some really cute stuff to yourself. And you know what? It might sound silly at first. It really might sound so cringe at first. And you might not necessarily believe it. But the more you do it, the more you will start to feel a little bit more confident within yourself. The more you're going to just start to build that good feeling about yourself. When I first started doing words of affirmations, I didn't believe it. I was just saying stuff just for the sake of saying it. And at first I started using like words that I thought that, like that I am smart, I am kind, I am loved, and all of that stuff. But you can make up your own things that you want to say to yourself. Make sure you're being kind and you're saying kind things and words to yourself. And something that I want you to remember is that we teach others how to treat us. So it's really important for you to think, all right, how I speak to myself and how I speak about myself shows others how they can speak to me, and shows others how they can approach me and be towards me. So teach others how to treat you. Teach others how to speak to you. If you're being nasty about yourself and you're always talking down on yourself and dumping on yourself, others are more likely to do the same, because for them it's like, well, you don't speak nicely to yourself, you don't love yourself, you don't respect yourself, so why should I? So it's really important, like if you want people to treat you with respect, with kind regards, you want people to treat you, on another level, you need to be like that towards yourself. You need to be like that with yourself. You need to, when people ask you, when people compliment you, don't just say, oh, that's a nice top, this, I just picked it up, or this is old. No, take the compliment. Take the compliment. Oh, that's a nice top. Oh, thank you. Thank you, girl. Oh, thank you. Yeah, take it. Take the compliment. Really take it. Really take it. Really act like you took your time to get dressed this morning. Just take that time when you're getting ready. Like when you're getting ready, take extra time to look after yourself, whether it's skincare routine, whatever it is, so that when you step out there and you get compliments, you can really receive it, because you took the time. And that's somebody else appreciating the fact that you took the time. Number 4 is learning something new. Like, really take the time to expand your mind. Read something, go somewhere new, somewhere you've never been before. Do some research, take an interest in something new. So, say for example, like at the moment you're watching this video, and I'm assuming that you're wanting to develop your self love. So, read on some self-love books. Subscribe to this channel so that you can watch more self-love videos, self-confidence, self-development, self-healing. Go out and do some research on how you can really better yourself. Like, just do new things. If you want to change something, if you feel like your life has been going in a certain direction and you don't like the results you've been getting, try something new. Because when you try something new, you're more likely to get new results. Change Change your routine. What routine do you have in place? If you don't have a routine, get a routine in place. Start something new for yourself. Start new rituals for yourself. Like when you wake up in the morning, do you shower? What's the first thing that you do? Do you say your words of affirmation? Do you read? What do you do? Personally, when I wake up in the morning, I do my devotional. I'll read, I'll read a little book, and then I'll pray, I'll get ready and go about my day. Like sometimes it's all about what you do when you first wake up. Like when you first wake up, do you speak to yourself? Do you say good morning, gorgeous? Like good morning. Good morning. Like do you speak to yourself? Do you let yourself know that, oh, this today will be a good day? Like, do you affirm and do you take ownership of the day and say today is going to be a good day? I'm owning today. You can't just be sitting waiting for someone to send you the good morning text. You're going to be waiting. You're going to be waiting long time. You're going to be waiting for a long, long, long time. So don't just wait for someone to send you a good morning text. Because once you wake up and you say your words of affirmation and you already feel good about yourself, once you do get that good morning text, it's not going to be an ego boost. It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, like it's not going to be a big deal. You're going to act like you've been here before because you've been saying good things about yourself. You've been treating yourself in a respectful manner. You've been here loving on yourself, taking care of yourself. Like what anybody else is bringing is the bonus. Literally what anybody else is bringing is the cherry on top, because you've done already be loving on yourself. So for number 5 is evaluate your circle. Evaluate the people around you. Are the people around you good for you mentally, emotionally? Are these people benefiting you? Are these people feeding good things into you? Are these people influencing you in the positive way, in the positive light? Are these people loving on you? Are these people respecting you? If not, then make up your mind. What do you want for your life? The people you want around you, the circle you have around you. How are these people benefiting you? And it's not about, oh, well, I don't want anything from my friends. It's not about that. It's about you wanting something better for yourself. You wanting better for yourself. You wanting love. You wanting respect, right? If the people you have around you don't respect you, you're going to be less likely to respect yourself. You're going to feel pretty about yourself. So it's important for you to also have people who will add to the work that you're doing within yourself. You've been on this self-love journey, and then when you go out with your friends, they dampen your mood and they make, they undoing the work that you're doing. You don't want that for yourself. You do not want that for yourself. If you're really on your self-love journey, then it's important that the people around you are also loving towards you, are also respectful towards you. They encourage you. Do they encourage you to be the best version of yourself? If they're not encouraging you to be the best version of yourself, then you might need to cut them off. And sometimes you might be the problem. So it's not always about you wanting to cut other people off. Other times you may be the issue. So you may need to take some time and some space away from people so that you can heal yourself and then you can rejoin others. Because the same way you're looking to better yourself, other people are also on their journey to better themselves. So if they see that you're the weakest link, you're the one bringing the negativity, then you're the one likely to be cut off. So sometimes it's important for you to step back, work on yourself, really fill your own cup, and then reunite and rekindle with the people around you. And set boundaries. I say this all the time. Set boundaries. It's important for you to set boundaries. Do you not want people to call you at a certain time? Do you not want people to address you in a certain way? Do you, I say this all the time, like, I'm the type of person, you cannot come and shout at me. You cannot shout at me. You cannot speak to me in any kind of way. I will walk away from that conversation and I will not speak to you, because I don't speak to myself in that way. And for you to come and speak to me in that way, if I let you speak to me in that way, then that's me not loving on myself. So it's important for you to set those boundaries for yourself. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you've taken something from it. Personally, I've really done most of the things that I've listed on this video. You know, coming from a childhood where I was called names, I come from neglect, abandonment, so there was a lot of self-loving that I needed to do. There was a lot of self-loving that I needed to develop for myself, because that wasn't there. I don't know what journey you're on, but I really do hope that you can take this and cultivate self-love for yourself. So I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video.